Okay, so the spear. I was unsure if I was going to make a video about the spear because I didn't really like it very much at first. I still don't like it as much as other weapons, but there's some pretty unique stuff with it, so I think it's worth talking about. And if there's a way to make weapon swapping faster, I've not been able to find it yet, but like this shit just, come on, dude, that takes forever. That's awful. But if there's a way to do it faster without being stuck into the weapon swap attack, I think the spear could be super, super fun because it'd be great as like the secondary, you know, to mix in here and there. One other thing, if anybody knows places where you can fight lots of dudes that are high level and there's walls, please let me know. I've been fighting guys here in the Ironwood, these farms here, but there's not very many places to fight them where there's walls, and I want to experiment more with wall combos. As you saw in the opening, there's some really cool stuff. So anyways, the spear. So, right. So looking at the unique stuff that the spear can do, the spear has a unique property with charge stab. With all other weapons, if you do a unarmed attack into your charge stab, you won't get the proper animation. You won't take your weapon out, so you can't do any of your follow-ups. With the spear, this is not the case. You get the normal charge stab follow-up. So that's awesome. That opens up some routes, and it makes general pressure feel pretty good with the spear. The spear does not have normal pump kick. It has this vault. Use the fully charged version. Just 3 kicks. You can still do a pump kick by doing an unarmed attack and then buffering pump kick during it. So you can do, you can still do that. The tack thrust is really fun. So that is doing light attack plus run. You can do it in any direction. It has a ton of range. It's really fast, and it chains into both light attacks and unarmed attacks really well. And because, as I mentioned, you can do unarmed attacks into charge stab, that means that you have a lot of freedom with the way that you pressure. So that's pretty fun to do.
This one's feisty.
You can also do this from a quick step, so you can kind of like get to their side and then get a back-turned grapple. This is very similar to what you can do with the sword and shield, where if you do a spinning slash towards their left, you get a back-turned grapple. So, on to the basic chains. This is the light string. This has a stun effect like normal on, like it is with other weapons on normal guys. This is the quick step light. This also kind of deals a pretty good amount of hit stun, so it's solid. This is the heavy attack chain. This kind of launches like always. It's a little weird on the dummy. The dummy kind of like the gravity gets reset mid-launch of the dummy. It's very strange, but it's a good launcher. The way that attack strings chain, so you can do a single hit of this light, so you don't need to do all 3 hits. You can cancel after the first one or the second one or whatever. So you can do single hit into unarmed attack. You can also do a single hit into second hit of your heavy string, and then if you do the full thing, doing an unarmed attack does the sweep like normal. So the launchers for this weapon, as always, forward throw is a launcher. Forward throw, quick step cancel into charge stab. as always, again. Let's see. Doing the turning slash. Turning slash doesn't launch for real because of the height that it sends them at, just like with the long swords. You have to use the fire version if you want to get like a true juggle easily. Flame Strike. Flame Strike is always a launcher, but it's an even better launcher here because of what I mentioned before, where you can follow up even if you can follow up with a charge stab, even if you quick step cancel from a move that leaves you in an unarmed state. Let's see. The normal charge stab, skewering stab follow-up is pretty good as a launcher because it knocks them down and leaves you right in front of them, so you can quick step cancel.
This.
There's a really cool thing with the spear where if you quick step cancel into a charge attack and you end up right in front of a grounded enemy, so your charge stab kind of whiffs, you can buffer an unarmed attack input and get the grounded kick every time. So like from pump kick, so that's pretty sweet. You can use that as a combo extension. That move's really fun because like I messed up my inputs. That's okay. You got the idea right there. I kind of do something similar in one of the combos to start anyways. Yeah, so that's really cool. Let's see, some of the other combo extensions. So generally, it's going to be the same thing as usual, where you get your launch, and then you do a quick step into a swift stab. So swift stab is the light attack follow-up, like your charge stab, where you hold down the light button during it. It's a little weird to hit off the forward throw. So that's it. You know, it feels really good to do all the stabs on a guy. You can also do it on a grounded enemy, and it's a good extension because you can quick step into anything. In general, doing pressure with the spear is pretty good. It feels fun. Yeah, so that shit's just really satisfying. One of the other launchers you have is from Vault. So doing the Vault enemy step cancel, so vaulting and then immediately inputting the jump button again, put you into this state. You can do a turning slash on your way down, and that can launch the enemy. That's pretty cool. It's not as good with the spears as other weapons because the spear can't really follow up with anything meaningful aside from that turning slash, but something like the sword and shield can do a charge stab and actually have it hit. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. So the next thing with the spear is the evasive stance. So that is the evasive slash equivalent that the spear has. It's light attack and evade at the same time. But doing the stance, where you counter, you can hold it. It drains a ton of stamina, or you can just tap it. This does a pretty big hit, like a pretty big AoE hit, and does a bunch of stabs afterwards. It's nice, it's good. It also works on ranged attacks, which is really cool.
Death to all the northern birds! I am going to prolong it. You worthless cur!
Let's see. One of the ways that you can do kind of a more unique combo route is off like a launch that sends them really high in the air. I messed that up, but you can combo into a quick step attack thrust. So that's the light attack plus run button. Okay, I think that covers it for the spear. Doesn't have as many routes for air combos as other weapons, but it makes good use of OTGs with the moves like the ground kick and stuff, and Flame Strike is a really good launcher. Flame Strike kind of deletes enemies, so it's, you can't really use those routes too much, unless it's like the first hit you do, but still, it's something. Yeah, the spear does a lot more grounded combos and just kind of keeping pressure on enemies, and it feels pretty good to do that, so it's still definitely fun. Yeah, thanks for watching this one.